Hey, what's up, guys? This is James, the Texas Mortgage Boss, and today I wanted to talk with you guys about changing jobs, okay? Changing jobs. One of the worst things you can do while you are going through the mortgage process, okay? So, I've had some clients recently, more than one actually, more than two, several clients that were going through some job changes, okay? This is, again, one of the worst things you can do. However, there are times where we understand why you're changing, or in certain situations, you have to change, okay? So I've had a few clients that were actually getting out of the military, getting out of the Army, getting out of the Navy, one getting out of the Air Force, getting out, and they were going to be getting a civilian job, okay? Which is perfectly fine. This is the deal when you are changing jobs, okay? Two things, actually three things. First thing is this: if you are changing jobs and going to a completely different career, that might be an issue, okay? So, example, you are a IT professional and now you are going to go sell cars, okay? Completely different career. That might be an issue for the lender, okay? Might be very well a big issue, especially if you're going from W-2 to 1099, all right? Huge problem. That is a huge problem. You don't want to do that, okay? So what I would tell you is, don't change jobs if you don't have to. After you close on the loan, if you want to change careers, you go right ahead and do it. But while you're going through the mortgage process, you do not want to change jobs if you don't have to. Okay. In the case of my military clients, they were getting out of the military and they were going into a career that was similar to what they were doing in the military. Now, the military is a little different because there are some jobs in the military that really have no correlation to an outside job. Okay. Take, for instance, my job when I was in the Army. Okay. I was a Morse code translator, which is called a 98 hotel. So a 98 hotel is what I was in the Army, okay? What does that mean in the real world? Absolutely nothing. People just think it's cool because I know Morse code, all right? And everybody does the same thing. Hey, what does this mean? It means nothing, that's what it means, all right? So don't do that. Okay, so anyway, my point is, if you are getting out of the military, sometimes there's a little bit more flexibility and depending on what you were doing in the military versus what you're gonna do when you get out. The whole point is you're changing jobs, right? You are changing jobs. So you can't use that income. We can't qualify you using income you no longer have. So if you are transitioning from the military and getting into the so-called real world, well, we need to know what you're going to do in the real world. And typically you're going to have to wait about 30 days before you can purchase the home, right? So that is 30 days with your new job, which is typically about 2 pay stubs for most people, okay? So sometimes people get paid once a month. Most people probably get paid twice a month, whether that's every 2 weeks or the 1st and the 16th or whatever the case may be. So typically we're gonna have to wait 30 days before you can close on the house, okay? So I've had this come up several times over the last few months. So this is very important that you know, if you're going to change jobs, let your lender know. We're probably gonna find out. And then you know what happens at the end? We don't know, all right? You may or may not be able to get the home. So you wasted energy, you wasted time, and a lot of resources went into trying to get you that loan, and now you can't qualify because you've changed jobs. Don't change jobs if you do not have to do it. Just wait, all right? It is a big, big no-no in this business to change jobs while you are in the process of getting a mortgage loan. So, but again, if you have to, or there's a situation where you feel like you're gonna get a huge raise and you just cannot wait, if it's in the same line of work, typically not a big deal. However, we're still typically gonna have to wait 30 days. So you have to keep that in mind. Is it really worth you putting off the closing to change the job? It may be a situation where you just cannot wait. And if that's the case, then so be it. We're just gonna have to wait 30 days before you can close on the home. So keep that in mind while you are in the process of getting a mortgage, guys. don't change jobs if you don't have to. All right, it just creates a whole lot of additional work. It makes my heart rate increase at very, very fast pace that it shouldn't. And if you do not have to change jobs, stay put. After you close on a home and you want to go make a career change, feel free to go do it after you close. All right, if you guys have questions about this, please reach out to me. Go check out texasmortgageboss.com for any questions. There's a lot of resources there I'm going to continue to add in 2021, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.